Welcome back to Lost Legacies.
A Hidden City Book Company production.
I'm Matt.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Dad.
Welcome back, Dad. It's been a while.
Evening, gentlemen.
It's been a while.
We didn't get Dad last month, so
I know.
Yeah, we got some catching up. So what's new, Dad? How's life? What's changed in the past 2 months?
Let's see. Texas weather changes every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a given. Not a whole lot. Usual aches and pains.
Yeah,
That's
I understand that.
there. You go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just
Nice.
getting ready for Easter. Church stuff,
Yep, right around the
Singing,
corner.
guitar
When
practice.
this airs, Easter will be over. So I hope everyone had a good Easter.
Yeah.
Happy
me
Easter.
too. No. Okay.
Sam, how's it going?
It's gone. No complaints. No complaints from me.
Did you watch anything this weekend? Do anything fun?
Did we? I felt like we went somewhere. Now I don't remember where we went.
The difference between weekend and week is so stark, you know. It feels like such a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. I woke up this morning. I didn't know what day it was. I was like, is it Wednesday? No, it's gotta be like
Mhm.
Thursday. And then Kat was like, no, it's Monday. I'm like, oh geez, okay.
Mhm.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so this weekend so one thing about watching more movies on this podcast now,
Mhm.
it's just getting me excited to watch more movies in general. I'm like, okay, because I don't really watch that much. So
Yeah.
I want to say Friday night I watched Pretty Lethal on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
So that's the one where it's like five ballerinas essentially are doing some competition in, I forgot where, like some nondescript European country, and someone gets murdered. So now they have to survive and fight their way out of this hotel against like these vaguely Eastern European mob guys. And all they have are each other and their ballerina superpowers. And I'm like,
What?
damn.
Superpowers.
Well, just I mean they're peak athletes, you know.
Oh,
So-
okay. Their prowess as ballerinas. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was interesting. It was cool. Of course, the John Wick guy it was like the fight coordinator or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Uma Thurman plays the villain. I was like, okay.
Ooh.
Very
Oh.
it was an okay role for her. I wanted more. It's like, this is Uma Thurman, you know, give me more.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah, the movie itself, it was fun. I had a blast. They used their ballerina abilities to just beat up these guys, and it sounds silly, but the execution, I was like, all right, it was pretty good. It was fun.
What, they're
They
gonna spin them to death or something?
kind of. It's like there's a couple of moments where like they punch the guys and like they hurt themselves because none of them know how to punch. So I was like, okay.
That's kind of interesting.
I'm like, I like this because they're not making them like unbeatable, you know?
Yeah.
So they just kick these guys to death. And they get the like the X-Acto knife that you use because they have to like cut up the soles of their shoes. I guess, I don't know, it helps the friction or something. So
Okay.
they all have these knives, so they just shove it into like the tips of their ballet slippers, and then they're just like spinning around, cutting dudes' throats. I'm like, okay, this is getting cool.
Okay,
This is
that's
getting-
brilliant. This is
getting cool.
genius.
Mhm. Yeah,
Why
I was
haven't
like,
I
wow.
heard about this movie? This is amazing.
Dude, like I saw the trailer drop like 2 weeks ago, and
wow.
and I was just like, okay, well, I'll give it a shot. So
Mhm.
What
it's
is
like
the
the whole
current movie?
yeah, the whole press run was super short. I feel like anyway. because I checked. I was like, "When's this movie come out?" I was like, "Oh, it just dropped this weekend." I'm like, okay, so yeah, it's cool. The main girl she was like the little dancing ballerina in all the Sia music videos, so she's the lead of this one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was cool. It was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's a hard rated R movie. I'm like, I feel like you could have easily gone a little cheesy with this. It
Mhm.
is cheesy, but like in a cool, gritty, cheesy kind of way.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So it was a blast. Pretty lethal. So yeah, I saw that Friday, and then Saturday I was chatting with Sam, and I'm like, dude, I want to watch something. I don't know what I want to watch. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So it took
What
me
did you
forever.
what did
I
you
went
watch?
I went to HBO Max and was like, I don't feel like any of this. Netflix, Amazon, And then I turn on Paramount Plus, and
Okay.
the first thing that pops up, The Naked Gun, the new one.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta say, it's been a long time since I've laughed this hard. It's such a dumb movie, but like it fits. It's a good Naked Gun movie. You know, the
Yeah.
humor's there. I'm just like, I bypassed the hurting sides because I'm laughing so much, and I went straight into migraine. I'm like, I'm laughing so hard and so long, my head is hurting. I'm like, when's this movie gonna end?
Oh God.
But it was a blast. I think both of you would enjoy it for what it is. It's
Mhm.
super dumb, but I think Leslie Nielsen would be proud.
Well, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun though. Yeah.
Yeah. So good movie weekend for Matt.
Well,
Mm.
that's crazy because I didn't watch anything.
Oh, you see, I was carrying the weight.
Mm-hmm. And you carrying the
Yeah.
torch.
Mhm.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Dad, did you like what's your relationship with the Naked Gun films? Do you remember them like coming out?
Yeah, vaguely, but yeah.
Were you like
All
into
I
that at the time or?
uh no, not really. But
Mhm.
with the first one that came out, I just fell in love with Leslie Nielsen all over again.
Mhm.
The music, it was that jazzy type,
Hmm.
Mhm.
period music. I just love that. I thought it was great. I thought it was hilarious. Stupid, but hilarious.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So, did you watch Police Squad?
Nah,
What year was
nah.
that?
Oh gosh, I somebody Google that. No, no, I never watched Police Squad.
Hmm. I've been catching a lot of clips online, and I think it's on Pluto TV or something like that. I was like, okay, cool.
No,
It's funny. I think it was way ahead of its time. It fits in perfectly now.
no, I tend to be a snob when it comes to comedy.
Mm,
I want
okay, okay.
I tend to gravitate to smart humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want some smart writing and
Okay.
stuff like that. So like
Wow.
Police Squad and it's like no, I'm gonna pay. I don't even like. I'll see the trailer, and
Sure. Okay.
if it just if I'm not hooked on the trailer, forget it.
Yeah.
So Police Squad was 1982. It's only 6 episodes. That's crazy.
That's
That's it.
crazy.
That's it.
Yeah.
82.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I wasn't
Yep.
even married yet.
Dang.
I was just a
Wow.
boy.
What was 82? Was that Wrath of Khan year?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Man,
That predates Kroll. We just watched that.
Yeah, because that was
And
83.
what did we watch after that? I think it was also 83.
Uh um The Keep.
The Keep, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So 82 was Police Squad, and then the films were 88, 91, and 94.
Mm.
And oh, there's a video game too.
wow.
The
Interesting.
Naked Gun, ICUP. I don't know what that stands for, but okay. Wow. Um,
Ay, ay.
I just read. I think that there might have been an actress, but I do know that Weird Al is the only actor to appear in all four Naked Gun films. I was like, oh wow, okay.
Okay.
Okay, he
All
would
right.
be. I don't
All
know why
right.
he would be.
I think there was an actress as well. I don't know who it was though. I had to do a deeper dive, but
Yeah.
yeah, and Weird Al does show up in this one. So I was surprised. I thought this was a Seth MacFarlane film. I think he produced it, but didn't direct. He didn't write it, but it does have like some a Family Guy kind of feel to it, you
Okay.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it's still very much a Naked Gun film. So
Yeah.
like, all
Yeah.
right, and just
Well, yeah.
kudos to Liam Neeson, like just being down for this.
Yeah.
Which actually, he's older right now than Leslie Nielsen ever was in Naked Gun. I
Oh
was like,
wow.
oh wow, because I
Really?
think Liam Neeson's mid 70s right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like,
Wow.
Dang.
wow. Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy. See, Dad, you could be in a Naked Gun movie.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
What would we
Let's do
call
it.
it? Like what would the plot be? We're gonna write a movie for Dad right now, Dad. Right now, Sam. Hmm.
Remember, it's got to be smart.
It's got to be smart,
high
man. I
concept.
don't go for dumb humor.
Well, I think I sent it to y'all. I don't remember, but I don't like sharing AI stuff, but I think I sent it to y'all. It was like it was like a Mexican, like an older Mexican man working, but it's like he's working in all these different locations. So it's like a construction site, and it's like the space shuttle, and it's like all these different places, but he
Oh,
still has
yeah,
his like
yeah.
little vest on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I don't know why I thought about that. But I'm like, okay, Dad, we're gonna just drop you into all these different scenarios.
Do I get a vest?
Sure,
All
sure.
right. All
But I
right.
think you need a cool name.
Cool name.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. All right. Let's see.
Dango.
Uh, Dango?
Dango.
Dango.
Dango?
The the J silent. Uh,
Well, I have to give credit where credit's due, but I think Sam has come up with uh the greatest detective name ever.
Oh,
Uh,
Vincent Callahan.
okay, the top two greatest names.
Oh,
what's the other one?
Skids Malone.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I will
1930s
say
New York.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know what if it was Paramount or HBO or what, but there were two Jason Statham films streaming next to each other, and it was The Beekeeper and A Working Man. I was like, I could watch either of those, but I was like, Naked Gun.
There you
I
go.
want Statham to do more comedy.
I do too.
Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think he'd be good for it.
I think movies like that, that's the kind of movie we're gonna put Dad in. But
Like a working man?
yeah, so like, but his profession is also like it's what he does for a living
Oh,
and what he does for a living, but it
yeah.
also has to be like his name.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
All
So
right.
so it'd have to be like if he was just like a like the bookkeeper, his name would be like John Ledger.
I like that. I
There
like
you
that.
go. There you go.
And it has to be John. John has to be the first name.
Yeah, of course.
Or
Of
I
course.
might settle for Jack, but yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so I was
Okay.
thinking
Okay.
like the architect.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's an
Okay.
architect by day, and by
Mm.
night he orchestrates these like badass, like almost Final Destination style ways to kill someone. And his name is Ooh, what's an architect thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. What?
Gosh, I don't know, like
Jack Arches. I don't know.
arches. No, what? Okay, they're an architect's scale. Their ruler. There's a
Scale.
scale.
Yeah.
Ooh.
John scale.
No,
No, I don't
no.
like it.
That's
I don't.
that's too
No,
easy.
no, 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 no.
No.
Okay. Uh,
John Protractor. Oh
hmm.
man.
You can also do something similar with the engineer. He engineers different things to kill
Yeah, yeah.
professionally. That's
Different
kind of what.
scenarios. Yeah.
Yeah, what movie is that where I think there's two of them where Jason Statham plays the what is it? Man of
Uh.
Action?
Oh.
The one where I remember the one where he drills into the pool so like the glass cracks when the guy's swimming and it's like one of those pools in like a
Like a high
that's
rise.
yeah, high rise. It's hanging over the
Yeah.
city. So it cracks
Uh.
and the guy falls to the death.
Aren't those the mechanic? I thought that was the mechanic movies.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah,
Not to
but
be confused with the transporter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
okay. Now, what's his Ben Affleck? Didn't he do something? The accountant.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
was
did
the
do the
accountant.
accountant.
Yeah.
I
But
did
what
enjoy
was
that.
his name?
Oh, we're gonna find out.
Bob Bean Counter or something?
No, it's not that campy.
Yeah, that was not a real campy one though.
Christian Wolf is his name.
What?
Yeah.
Two F's. Yeah.
Oh,
In
wow.
Christian?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, those aren't as campy. Like those fall into the genre of like dad movies, But like,
Hmm.
just not maybe not specifically you dad, but I think there's kind of this what is it? This idea, the pop culture idea of a dad,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
that's the movie that you're more likely to see your dad like it's a Sunday afternoon and there's nothing to do. So what's dad doing? He's got a brewski and he's watching The Accountant.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
How stereotypical American.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I could go for it.
yeah,
There you
I
go.
like that. Also, I would like to do because one thing well, actually I don't know if I have any of these movies on our to watch list this year, but I've been wanting to watch more movies about like cooking. So I
Ooh.
think I have Chef on the list because I never watched it. But
Oh, you've
then I
never seen
think
Chef?
I've never seen Chef,
Oh, I
but
thought
I
you
listened to
had.
the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Which one is
but then
Chef?
the one with
That's
John
with
Favreau.
Oh,
yeah.
that was a good one. That was a
I
good one.
think
I
there's a
like that one.
Bradley Cooper one. And then
Yeah.
there's another one that's on the list that is cooking related. So I'm like, okay, because right now, the only killer chef we have was Steven Seagal from Under Siege.
Is he a chef?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's the chef. He's the
Yeah.
cook.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He
Yep,
was the
he's the
cook.
cook on in the Navy ship. He's in the
Yeah.
Navy.
Wow. Huh.
And then I guess the
Okay.
second one's on a train. I guess he's the cook on the train. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, that would be cool to see the difference or not the differences, but because I think with the bear, there's more of a emphasis right now on cooking related stuff,
Hmm.
and just and specifically the love of the craft, the love of the food and the preparation, you know. And I'm seeing more and more of that now. I think the bear is a big part of that, but I want to mix that with Jason Statham. How would that go?
He's the sous chef.
The sous
Not the
chef.
chef. The sous
Yeah.
chef. Yeah.
Hmm. I'm trying
How
to
would
think of
he?
tagline.
Oh gosh.
vengeance is served. And that's the poster. He's got like he's in his like his chef outfit, and he's got like the two knives, but he's like flicking like something chopped, like the little like green onions. He's flicking like chopped green onions over a burning wok and a bullet.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
9 courses of death.
My name's Jack Burner, and I'm the shoe chef.
You know what movie actually, what character was good at cooking? Johnny English. Right? I'm pretty sure it's Johnny English.
I think
where
I think he was.
He cooks,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Dude, so okay, man, this is taking me back because the very first foray into podcasting, Sam and I did an episode of my single episode podcast called Let's Eat Matt. No comma.
I remember that.
We just talked about our favorite examples of food on film. And I think we're trying to do a top 10 each or whatever. It went so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, damn. And one of the ones I was going to mention, but I forgot was, I think it was Johnny English, because it's one of them. During the end credits, it's just him cooking to the music, to like I think it's I can't remember the name of the song, but he's cooking to the music, and it's there's nothing hilarious about it. It's just him cooking, making this meal. I'm like, that's so rad. Like, yeah, take that, the bear. This might have been before Chef as well, because Johnny English has been around for a while.
Oh, yeah. Johnny English has been around at least since like the late era Brosnans, I want to say. Yeah. Because the same two Bond screenwriters also that were working on, like, I think since The World Is Not Enough, have done all the Bond movies since, and also all the Johnny English movies.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Sit with that for a minute. You know? Think about that, you know?
Man.
We may have to add Johnny English to the list, because I haven't seen any of them. I've just seen clips, and like I always laugh. So, wow, damn.
Oh man, go figure.
If you could be a professional chef, like if you could focus on one thing, what kind of food would y'all want to cook?
One thing, like breakfast, or like a style of food?
Well, anything, because I mean, there's so many restaurants where you can't just order anything you want. You know, like what would you want to focus on? Let me rephrase this. If you had your own restaurant that you were the sous chef, what would you serve? What kind of food?
Oh, geez.
Oh, man.
Interesting.
Well, it'd be too easy to say Mexican food, but I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's an option, you know?
Yeah. So, stick with what you love.
Yeah.
But
can you combine Mexican food with fried chicken?
Absolutely.
Only at my place.
Absolutely. I don't know what the theme is, but
only at Grumpy Gills can you get enchiladas and fried chicken.
Imagine, if you will, a chicken quesadilla, but the chicken inside of it is fried.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Those are like little poppers or something. You know what I mean? Like,
so back when I worked at the Draft House, we could modify. You can modify food as a customer for customers, right? You know, it's basically like take this out or like add this, whatever, blah blah blah. They would do that for employees too. They just didn't want you to go like too crazy with it. So during Star Wars, and this is back when Draft House was cool, before they went all, before they got bought out. Yeah, before they went corporate, were bought out and then sold out. So during Star Wars, that was the first year that I worked, 2015. when The Force Awakens came out.
Okay.
Theaters sold out. They had to add extra screenings the day of. I think they had to add like 2 extra screenings. The latest one started at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Gosh.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a wild time. But they had the specialty like movie themed food items, and one of the items I'll never forget, they had the Admiral Akbar's "It's a Wrap," which was basically just a Caesar chicken wrap. You
Yeah.
know, and you know, like it's a Caesar chicken wrap. Like it, you get it because that's what you want. And like I would get it because I'm like, this is filling, but I was always looking for more flavor. I'm like, I need something else in this. Like I need like I don't know what I'm missing. So then I just had the crazy idea. I just asked like, hey, like I want the Admiral Akbar's "It's a Wrap," but can you mod the chicken to have it be like the chicken tender chicken that we make? And the chefs were like, yeah, of course we can. So yeah, so then they like chopped it up, you know, and then they stuffed it in there. And yeah, it was the best. It was the best item
That's
we ever saw.
awesome.
That and then the kryptonite like cheesecake ice cream that we sold during Dawn of
Ooh.
Justice.
Wow.
That like it was like a mint green cheesecake ice cream.
Huh.
Yeah, that had like crumbles of like Oreos in it.
Mhm.
Those 2 items, those were the best things that the Draft House ever did.
I want a good chicken wrap.
Yeah. I'm
Not saying
always
that-
looking for a good chicken wrap too, and
I'm
it's
not
hard
saying
to
that they're
find.
good, but the McDonald's wraps are back. I want to say it's been over 10 years
Dang.
because like I was eating that when I was in LA
I was gonna say, yeah.
because not that it's that healthy, but I'm like, this is healthier than a cheeseburger. And it's really all I can afford at certain points of time, you know? So, and there's always a McDonald's near me. So I would go get the wraps.
Mhm.
And yeah, so like I haven't seen him since. I don't know. It depends. Maybe it did come back at some point because I remember trying to order it like online, but you couldn't get it without the dressing,
Mm.
which I get. Normal people want dressing on their wraps.
Yeah.
Not this guy.
Yeah. Because
I
you're
want it
weird.
dry.
That's weird. Just dry
Oh.
bread, chicken, and greens? It's weird,
Yeah.
man.
There's cheese
Just
in
ask for
there.
it on the side and we can dip.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
don't
he
wanna
doesn't
dip it.
dip. That's the thing. He just wants it
Oh.
dry all the
Yeah.
time. It's
I
weird.
remember a girl told me that at Bill Miller's. She's like, dressing? I'm like, no dressing. She's like, that's weird. I'm like, you're weird. Go to hell. Give me my food.
You gotta like just pretend, you know, just for the sake of everybody else, you know, just
I
like,
don't
on the
want
side,
to.
please.
I don't want to be disingenuous to myself, Sam.
Okay, I guess that's fair. Yeah, live your truth, Matt. you
Uh-huh. I want
weirdo.
ketchup, so it looks like a real Caesar's wrap. Stab 39 times. Yeah.
Wow, incredible.
So, well, speaking of Draft House, now you can order your stuff through an app.
Yeah, on your phone during
Yeah.
the movie.
Heard about that?
Yeah,
And
Wait.
everyone's pissed. They're like, wait a minute. We're not supposed to be on our phones during the movie.
yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
everyone's going to be
Oh,
turning
no.
on their bright screen to open the app.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Damn Corpo's ruining everything.
Mm-hmm. Private equity. It's gonna kill us all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, and that, yeah, so everybody's complaining about it. They're just like, this might be the end of the Draft House, you know, at least like as it was. And it's already been going down, you know, for a long time, you know, but yeah, this was kind of like pretty big like nail in the coffin for them.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, everyone's been saying it's the end for a long time. Eventually it will be, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
see. But you only have to be right once.
It's true.
Yeah. How do we start
Then
talking
we
about
can
food?
open up our own theater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
I don't remember how I started talking about food, but I did talk about
Because
restaurants.
we started talking about Johnny English,
Yeah,
and
and Dad
he's
talked about the
cooks.
Mexican restaurant. Sam,
Yeah,
what kind of restaurant would you open?
I don't know. Like it might be. I don't know. I just I just love restaurants that serve all three times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know,
Ooh,
like
okay.
I love that. I love a good diner. You know,
There you go.
but I
There
don't
It's a
know.
you
I would.
dying breed?
I
Art?
guess so.
I don't
But
know.
like, I don't know. I would just want to add like other things or just like different options, to
Sure.
that.
A
Not
modern
like,
diner.
yeah, not just getting like, breakfast. Oh, you just get pancakes, or waffles or
Yeah.
something like that. There's a place literally just right across, just a walk away from our apartment. They do really good bagels. I would do.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
and they do like bacon, egg, and cheese bagels.
Hmm.
I just walk out there on a Sunday morning. Yep, let me get two.
That's what I think with I'm not a big bagels guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much bread for me, you know? Like,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, like I don't know. I haven't also been particularly a bagel guy either, but like this, it's right down there. It's fairly inexpensive,
Sure.
and it's filling. You get one and you're done.
Well, that's true.
Well
Yeah.
into like the lunchtime hour, so you're like, yeah, I'm good.
If I'm going
So.
to eat like a bread with
Mm-hmm.
my food, especially something like that, I want it to be like a biscuit, so it's very fluffy,
Mm.
or like a croissant. Like a croissant, because it's also
Yes.
very thin, cloudy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
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 So also it's a health thing, but I really stopped eating bread, because my doctor said I needed to lower the sugars. But
Oh yeah.
honestly, like to me, that's easy. Like I'm enjoying not eating bread except for like a good roll. I'm like, oh,
Mm.
I gotta fight it. But yeah, so like
What about pasta? But like spaghetti.
pasta's fine. There's not a
What?
bread.
That is a bread, Matt. That's grain.
That's a grain, Sam, not a bread.
Careful, his doctor might be listening.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
No, but I
We have
mean,
two priests and a doctor listening to this.
compared to like what I normally eat, like I don't eat a lot of pasta, you know?
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
kind of hard to go bread free when you eat pizza. So it's like, all right, but like I love burgers,
Uh-huh.
and rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna cut down. Oh, and then like flour tortilla is the big one. I'm like, okay, I'll make the switch to corn. So when you think of it from that perspective, like, okay, I've seriously cut out a lot of bread from my life.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Not completely because I do love a Bill Miller roll,
That's
but
hard, It's
it's
hard,
tough,
man.
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's tough. So, and to kind of contradict myself, if I were to open a place, it wouldn't be a restaurant, it would be a
All
bakery.
healthy.
Oh,
Oh.
oh God, a bakery. I want to do bakery.
Oh,
Bakery.
yeah.
Just all
Yeah.
different, like a rotating menu. Like every month we do something different, Like you'll have a few staples, but like, yeah, I just want to just keep it fresh. Like,
Yeah,
Like biscuits? You'd have biscuits as a staple? You see,
at a
you'd have your
bakery?
dad there every morning.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like
Do it. You
do
got to
you
do it.
sure like yeah, do you get biscuits from a bakery?
Not
Like
usually.
You
you do
can.
now.
Now
You
you can.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can. Every place, every sweetbread place that I've ever been,
Mhm.
they have a little 5 or 6 biscuits in the
Really?
morning right
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Why did you ever get any for us?
Because I want sweetbread. I didn't want a biscuit.
Now,
If biscuits are on the table, let's.
now this is interesting because when I talk about bakery, like I'm thinking like cakes and cupcakes and stuff like that. But
Yeah, yeah.
I also do like a panaderia. So I would do
Yeah.
like a mix.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of feel like if you're gonna have that and you're gonna have biscuits, you might as well have barbacoa in the mornings.
Oh, You know,
And if you're gonna serve barbacoa, you might as well have someone else up early making the tamales. So
what? Oh man.
So you're gonna do a bakery barbacoa tamales
we'll just say Mexican
panaderia.
breakfast.
There you go,
Mexican breakfast
Mexican breakfast and bakery.
and bakery. Yeah.
Yeah, MBB.
Now what would I call it? Tex-Mex bat.
Oh.
The branding too is the thing. You
Oh,
know?
that'll be key. That'll
Yeah.
be key, man.
Oh,
You-
I love a good mascot. What would my
Yeah.
mascot be? It'd be a
Yeah.
tamale.
It would be a tamale. Why?
Because
That
it's
was like the
cool.
last thing you mentioned.
Yeah, just imagine a guy dressed as a tamale out there.
No.
It's a sentient plastic to go bag that has the containers inside.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Think about it. He's just like it's like imagine like a marshmallow.
Sure.
But yeah, like so the shape of the mascot. But then, like he just looks like a plastic bag. But he's got the to-go containers inside of him. Yeah. Yeah.
I do like that, but I
You
was
put a little
thinking,
hat on him.
I was thinking Johnny Tamale, and he
But
has
that-
sunglasses.
But is that gonna be the name of your restaurant then? Johnny Tamale.
no.
No, that's just a mascot.
But that's weird because for it's different for restaurants than it is for like sports teams. Like we're not like it's not the San Antonio Spurs, and our
It has a
mascot is a
coyote.
big spur. It's the coyote, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. Hmm.
Why
Yeah.
don't you go with a big concha?
I was thinking that.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Someone dressed
Concha
up
with-
as a concha.
With it's got eyes and a mouth.
Eyes and a mustache.
A little
I'll be back.
baker's apron.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I can get that. Put it like in front of you. Oh god. Yeah, there you go.
there in front of you.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
There's
you
your
go.
mascot.
Yeah.
This is a concha. This is a little plushie.
Mhm.
Connie Concha or something like that.
Connie Concha. I love it.
I can't read the tag anymore.
Because it's
But this
faded
was-
or because it's in Spanish?
Both. This is one. We got this in Dallas. What was that thing we did in Dallas with the comics?
Wasn't it just
Weren't you selling?
wasn't it just Dallas Comic Con? No.
No, it was like Latino Comic Con or something like that.
Oh, something like that. Yeah. Oh, was it Mex-Americon?
Oh, it might have been.
Or was
I
that
don't remember.
or was that Austin? I don't know. Yeah, the year that I went out and sold comics a lot. That
In
yeah,
Dallas.
we went to Dallas. to
Yeah,
do
the
that.
lady next to us she made a bunch of like these little plushies, and then she had like smaller ones, and then she had stickers and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I have her business card still somewhere,
Mhm.
but yeah, like just imagine a person dressed as this walking
That's-
down the
yeah.
street.
yeah.
So, and then I got mom and dad like a throw that looks like a concha.
big-
It's like the
a
pink
giant
one.
concha. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Which is that what Ray eats, right? In Star Wars? Is that I'm
Yes.
trying to remember.
Yeah, it's like an instant cold. She just has
Yeah.
like the flour.
She
She
puts
adds
the
a
water
little
in there.
water,
Yeah.
waits like 10, 15 seconds, and then it rehydrates into like a concha. It doesn't have any color on it, but
Yeah.
There you go,
That-
listeners. If you don't know what it is, Google it.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you go.
go.
You
Star
saw it
Wars.
in Star Wars. There you go.
Look, Star Wars is all Mexican American people.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Chewie,
Well,
he's right there.
When Sam, you were saying that there's just a walk away, and I was like, oh, that's my restaurant. Walk away. Everything is cooked in a walk.
In a walk.
Everything.
What? Mexican food?
Hamburgers
walk?
in a walk.
Can you do that? Can you go cross cultural tools?
I want to. I bought
Sure.
one like 10 years ago. It was like when I first moved back from LA.
Mhm.
And so it's been longer than 10 years. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get all this stuff. And I never used it.
Mhm.
Because I used to do stir fry, and I had a friend who would make stir fry. So we would kind of like experiment with stir fries. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I got my own walk now. Just never did. So cleaned out my closet the other day. I found all this old stuff and I found the walk. I was like, oh. So it's been on my mind. And I'm like, what can I make with this?
Everything.
Everything.
Well, do it.
Brisket.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, and then I saw that video. I don't remember who it was. I think I sent it to you, Sam. It's the guy singing in the kitchen, and he's just like cooking, and he's like singing some screamo song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you showed me that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I showed
yeah.
Dad. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then I think you've sent me a few of those. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's just like and it's like full on. He's got like two other members of a band in there and
Yeah.
he's like screaming his lungs out while he's cooking on the wok. I'm like, "Geez, there's so much grease going on in there."
I don't know how to pronounce it, but Torwai.
Mm,
Torwai.
mm,
Torai Delicious Rock. That's what they're called.
mhm.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wow.
I have the Let's Eat Matt playlist on YouTube. And on Instagram. Anything food related that I want to try at some point, I put it on there.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll bring that podcast back.
Maybe.
Oh, there you go.
Or it can be a segment, on Lost Legacies,
True. We'll watch a movie and we'll find some kind of food related to that film that we'll do a little segment on.
Ooh. But that
Okay.
means we got to eat it beforehand.
What?
What? Before the movie?
Yeah, no, like after we watch the movie and then before we
Oh.
record, we got to eat it.
We'll do it on the pod.
Perfect. That's going to be perfect for you, our editor, and then everybody else listening to this and
Some
watching.
people,
And
some
watching,
people are
yeah.
into that. Some people find it very calming.
Like a mukbang.
I
what?
hate that.
Yeah, it's a mukbang. It's where you watch somebody else eat.
Yeah, but it's specifically it's the audio, like it's video too, but it's you're supposed to you're hearing someone eat, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh,
Oh,
I hate it. I hate it.
No, thank you.
However,
However,
I do find immense joy and relaxation watching dogs like eat. Like I'll see like people feeding their
What?
dogs. Yeah, they're like, this is what I fed my dog today, and they're just like, I'm like, oh, that's so adorable. And a lot of it is like
okay.
the raw diet because it's just raw meat, but then they mix it in with all this other stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, looks really good.
Oh
I'm
my
going on an
god.
all raw diet.
No, don't be like that, dude.
No,
Don't be like
Dude.
that.
There's a dude who does that.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's like he what's the word for somebody who's lean but also like beefy? Like
Hmm.
I don't know.
I guess
I don't know.
toned, but like to a
Toned?
sickening degree. He's
Okay.
it's this sickeningly toned white dude who this dude is white, but you wouldn't know by looking at him because his tan is just he looks bronze.
Okay.
You got to
yeah.
pay for that.
He looks like,
Yeah.
when they were writing that old pulp character, Doc Savage, the Man of Bronze. That's what this guy looks like. He's just fully bronze. He's got like, I don't know if it's a hairpiece or what, but it looks like a lion's mane. I think that was like his name too. He was like I think he was like the Lion King or something like that. And that was his whole philosophy of just like, man doesn't need to cook his food. Our ancestors didn't cook. They hunted and they ate the meat right out of the kill. That's what we need to go to. So that was his videos. Like he would just, sit down with a giant plate of raw beef and just start, this is what you need to be a real man, to be an alpha, all this stuff. Take my supplements. And I'm like, well, there it is. Like it's
Yeah, our
Wow.
ancestors didn't have supplements.
yeah, our ancestors didn't have supplements,
Wow.
bro.
Yeah.
Also, like I fully think it was also one of those things where it's like it's the artifice of it all. Like, you bought all that stuff of raw meat because you have the money to burn. You shovel some of it in your mouth, and then the second camera cuts, there's a bucket off to the side because you're not doing that in real life.
Yeah.
You know, you're eating you are actually eating, like, eating cooked food, but you're trying to trick everybody into doing this
Maybe.
because that's your grift.
Maybe not. The world is full of so many grifters and con artists. You may be right, but the
Yeah.
world's also full of idiots. So I would believe that someone would do that. There's
I mean,
that
yeah.
guy who's like, have you heard that guy who's like hitting his jawline with the hammer?
Oh yeah, the look maxing guy.
Yeah, the look maxing guy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah,
Dad,
so
it's
the
this
concept is
phenomenon.
the concept is like you I forgot what it's called, but you're essentially like breaking your bones into little pieces, so it'll grow back looking like harder, like an edge. And yeah, because it's all about the angles. And I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, and also the guy's like the main guy doing it, the most popular one, is also like openly endorsing meth. He's like,
Yeah.
you don't need to eat all this stuff, you just do meth. And we're like,
Oh
what?
man.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh man.
Yeah.
one, that's
No.
stupid and bad.
Yes.
Two, that's horrible for your physical appearance.
Yeah.
Like even if you're down with the cause, doing meth is so detrimental to your cause.
Mm-hmm.
That's not looks maxing.
No.
Meth is looks minimizing. Like,
Sure, I guess.
destroying. Looks
Chopping,
destroying.
that's a thing, right? When people say
Yeah.
chopped, that means you look bad now.
I
Like,
don't
is
even
that
know
is
anymore.
that a
I
thing?
don't know.
I feel like we
I
talked
don't
about
Because
it,
you
but
could
yeah.
say we're cooked, and that means we're screwed. But at the same time, I could say, let him cook, and that means he's working on something good.
That's true. That's true. Or like somebody cooked here, and that's a good thing. Like, whoa,
The
it's
English
good now.
language, it's
The
such
dichotomy.
a,
You know
it's
what this
it's a
is?
weave, a beautiful weave
And-
of art.
And this leads me into Star Trek, as all things do. The memification of our language.
Yeah.
We're just slowly turning more into those aliens, from the Darmok episode.
Oh yeah.
Like we're
They
like
speak in like
they speak-
metaphor and
yeah, in metaphor, but it's specific to like their culture. So it's like, well, we don't, like, the humans or whoever, the Federation, they don't understand because we don't know your history. So like,
Yeah,
you're
you
giving
need
your
the
examples,
context.
but we don't have the context for it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what our whole this kind of the like TikTok language and all this other stuff, look maxing and chopped and all that, like, that's just slowly we're moving back into, or we're moving forward towards like memifying our language.
Yeah, that's
It's-
interesting.
Like,
Hmm.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
fascinating.
Wow.
There was a whole thing too, like, I forget what it was, but like, I think I saw it on Tumblr where like somebody wrote out a like a very like famous pop culture speech or something. They typed it all out in emojis. And everybody was like reblogging. And somebody was finally just like, this is just hieroglyphics. We're just doing hieroglyphics again. What, like, I don't understand. Like, I thought we moved past the hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
Like, there's language. Like, why are we doing this? And I'm
But
like, I don't know.
there's a
I
whole
like it.
deeper discussion to be had too, because like so much of it is, one, the youth is the one
Mhm.
kind of leading these movements, these linguistic movements. I don't know if that's what you want to call it,
Sure.
but a big part of it as well is code. They don't want their teachers or their parents knowing what they're talking about.
oh
you
yeah.
know? And
Yeah.
it's like, damn, so now we get into the whole social media aspect of it, because that's not something we really had to deal with. We never needed secret codes to talk to our friends. It's like, hey, if you call on the phone, yes, listeners, we had telephones, and mom or dad could just pick up the other end and be very quiet.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I wouldn't know that they're listening.
The telephone
know?
was was hooked up to the wall, so you couldn't
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Yeah, you could only
Oh.
walk as far as the cord would take you.
Mhm.
But so we never really had that issue. But now with social media and technology, like there's ways to hide, you know.
Mhm.
I think I sent y'all the tweet or whatever. It's about the girl. I think her name was Hannah. This was years ago on Twitter. She was posting how her mom is taking her phone away because she keeps tweeting. And they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, well then no one hears from Hannah. And then she sends another one and she sends it, it says like sent from the Wii.
Mhm.
So she's sending it from her Nintendo Wii. And then again, she gets in trouble or whatever. And then she's able to send the tweet through her fridge, like whatever LG fridge or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can tweet. So she's finding all these different ways to tweet. I'm like, oh my God. Then finally her mom was like, I'm not letting her back online and blah, blah, blah. And like at the time they posted this, we hadn't heard from Hannah in 3 years.
Mhm.
So we're like, we hope she's okay. But look, Hannah, like life, will find a way.
Mhm.
There
Mhm.
you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's true.
Kids have it rough. But at the same time, they're also starting to shun technology, in a big
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of Gen Z and Gen Alpha are ditching the phones, ditching the apps. They're
Mhm.
they're craving more like experiences. I'm like, rad.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
there's hope.
Yeah, there's a whole market for analog phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's a thing too that I've seen there. There's like this uh I don't know what it's called, but essentially it's like looks like an old typewriter keyboard, but it has a little screen in it. But the screen the screen is like gray
Mm-hmm.
kind of, and it's just for typing. So
Yeah.
so that's what a lot of people have just been using to like to write nowadays so that they're not
Mhm.
distracted by their computer or anything like that.
It's called a word processor.
That's what it was. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yep, that's what came
Um,
out before desktops and laptops.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You had
And
people, it had memory in it. You could store stuff and
yeah,
stuff like that. Word processor.
interesting.
Tying it back to Pretty Lethal, which I watched on Friday.
Uh-huh.
They're trying to call for help, and there's a rotary phone. And they're like, "What the? How the hell do we use this? Like, you just dial the number." So she's like, she's like, and the girl says, "This is really an efficient way to call someone." And I was like, "Yeah, it kind of is. Like, who thought this is a good idea?" I love rotary phones, but it's a very, very long time. You're like, okay, it's got to spin.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
we
thought that was
like
funny.
we didn't have that in the house, but grandma did at her
Yeah, I think
house.
she's the only one who had a rotary phone. I keep wanting to
Yeah.
say rotisserie.
A
A rotisserie phone. You got to crank it when you call.
Yeah. Hey, didn't you used to have to
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Way back you had it was like you would charge it was like
Oh.
charging a battery. It was
Huh.
sending the signal as you're going like that to make the connection. So you cranked it up
That's crazy.
and then you took the
Like the speaker and the
the
microphone.
speaker off off this little handle. And when the handle came up, a connection is made. So then you would talk and then you would talk into one thing and then you'd listen on the other like that.
That's fun. That's so cool.
Operator,
That's
I want you to call Bryant 4444. There's your party.
exactly.
Yeah.
Rad
yeah.
Rob.
Exactly.
Rad Rob.
Oh god.
Gosh.
No, that was further
wow.
on. Yeah.
Technology. What a
Nah, isn't it
what a
good?
hoot. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna kind of blow your mind here for a minute, but getting back on the food thing.
Okay.
uh-huh.
Okay, so on Friday we had a fish fry at church.
Yes. Yeah.
And as men do while they're cooking in the outdoors, you talk about food. Somebody said, has anyone ever deep fried a brisket?
Oh.
They had to.
I'm not kidding. We spent like 3 hours talking about the
How you do
possibilities
that.
of how you would deep fry a brisket.
How?
So, well, basically, you do it the same way you would do a turkey. So that process is already set up.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, you have a hook to hold the meat, you drop it in, all this kind of stuff, right? But then we started talking about what's it do to the food. How it's got to
Mm,
cook the meat different, right? In a
yeah, yeah,
brisket,
yeah.
the way you do it down here, it's low and slow, low
Mm-hmm.
flame, and you just let it go for hours. Here
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about doing it in, 5 minutes. You drop it into boiling grease and you pull it out. What's that gonna do?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
There you go.
I don't think I've ever fried anything else.
Yeah, me too.
No, same here until we started doing the fish fry on Fridays
Mhm.
in Lent
Mm,
at
I've
church.
always wanted to do like a fried chicken off. Like we get different people to make fried chicken their way. Because I remember how
Oh,
you would do it, Dad. And
mm-hmm.
like I kind of remember as a kid, like not that I didn't like it, but it was different. This isn't Bill Miller's. It was a different kind of flavor. But as
no,
an
this was
adult, I'm thinking
dad.
about it and I'm like, you know
Dad,
what?
do it right. Do it
I'm
like Bill
like, I think that would
Miller's.
be really good. Like thinking about it as an adult now, like that
Mm-hmm.
seems really good because yeah.
I used to do it in the oven.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's
Yeah, I
why
remember that.
see, I think
Yeah,
it'd be cool if you do it in the oven and then I'll do it like on the
On the
stove
stove.
and then
Yeah.
we'll just compare notes.
there you go.
Hmm, interesting.
Hmm.
And then Sam will do it in a deep fryer.
Oh, jeez. Why do I get
No.
the most dangerous one?
Yeah.
Gonna fill the oil right up to the top, just like you're supposed to.
No,
And then I'm
no,
just gonna drop it in.
no,
Drop it
no.
and run.
Drop it. You gotta make sure it's thawed out just right, because if there's a little bit of ice in it, that thing's gonna explode.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Fried chicken grenade.
Yeah. Well, that went by fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
I'm
having absolutely nothing to talk about, I feel like that went by so fast.
We covered all our bases, you
We
know?
covered all the
well,
bases.
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
hungry now.
I
Yeah, no,
know.
let's go fry
Thanks a
something.
lot, guys.
Yeah. Listeners, thank you for joining us again. Thank you for welcoming back Dad. Dad, we got to do it again soon.
All right.
Who knows? We never know what movies are really coming up, so maybe we're gonna have to bring you in for some of these. But speaking of which, next week Sam and I are watching the 2016 version of Macbeth. So that's gonna be I was gonna say fun, but I don't know if fun and Macbeth go together.
I mean, we're gonna have a fun time on the pod, but
Sure, yeah, we'll have a fun episode. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah.
I was trying to
And
think, how
then-
do we relate it to food? Like, we're gonna have a good old fried chicken of a time with Macbeth.
something poisonous.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It
Um,
doesn't really sound like a popcorn kind of movie.
yeah, yeah. And then of course, again, I forgot to mention it at the beginning, but there's no Buns and Bullets this month, just because my work schedule is absolutely nuts. I don't get to listen to my books at work currently.
Mhm.
So who knows? Maybe for May we'll be able to bring it back. We'll see. So that's a little disappointed, but at the same time, just means we got focus on movies.
Exactly.
So, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, email us at lostlegaciespodcast@gmail.com. Let us know if you can fry anything. What would it be? I'm really curious to know. And
Why
also,
does
like, what kind of restaurant would you have?
Why, when you said that fried question, like, why did you sound like Jonathan Frakes from Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction? If you could really fry anything, would you?
Would you?
Do you like
Not
to
this
go
time.
wandering beneath the clear blue sky?
Not this time. That's my favorite response of his. Not this time.
Not this time.
So, everyone, thank you for joining us. We'll be back here again next week. Until then, get lost.
Get lost.